So if you're being honest with me, 4th and goal from the 13, you guys shot off a pass play. What was your confidence level going into that play?
I mean, I didn't expect it, to be honest. I thought it was a smart play call, though, once I heard about it, and Logan was so confident in it. Whenever he's confident, I'm confident. And I just knew up front we had to block the best of our ability, give them time, and I knew that our athletes would make a play.
Like after the game, it just kind of felt like we won another game, but you have everyone surrounding you and like everyone's happy, and I think the community knows it, but when you're, like Spit says every week when he tells us we're just playing another game, even though you kind of don't really think about it and you kind of put it off, it sinks in and it just kind of sits in the back of your mind. So when we won, I was just thinking, oh, we just won another game, we gotta go play another.
It really hasn't really sunk in yet. Like, I'm still kind of emotionless from it, and I feel like a burden has actually been lifted off my shoulders because like the trip's here, like I'm here, like it feels good to be here.
What are you seeing in the huddle, man? What about this team and the genetic makeup of you guys makes you come up in the clutch? What's going on?
I think it's honestly just caring for each other, loving each other, and playing for each other the whole time, and just staying true to who we are. And coaches are always preaching on us about discipline and things like that, and just staying the course, not getting too high, not getting too low, and just staying the course the whole game. So I think our team does a really good job of that.
You've had some pretty awesome outcomes of games during this postseason run. Is there any one of them that sticks out to you that's been kind of a crazy moment that you've thought back like, damn, how did we pull that off, or how did that work out like that?
Well, I don't think we don't even get to last Saturday without the week 11 overtime game where Logan breaks up the pass to seal the victory for us. So that one kind of sticks out in my mind.
Given that some of these things have happened to you guys throughout the playoff run, with what Mansfield Senior is doing, does it just seem like a movement here in Richland County, like a little bit like a destiny, if you will?
Oh, it's just extremely exciting, and I couldn't be more happy for Mansfield Senior and Coach Bradley. He's well respected, and they got a great program, and it's just amazing for our entire county that both schools are experiencing this success at the same time.
This moment right now, it's like we got to take advantage of it and live in it, because it's definitely, this stuff doesn't come around all the time, and it's awesome to have all the Tigers keep moving on just like we are, and have so much community support, not just from here but from all of Richland County. And I think not even the Tigers and us, there's people from like Shelby and Lexington and all the surrounding schools like jumping on with us, so it's awesome. It's just, it helps a lot when we're out there on the field.
It's pretty ridiculous that two teams from the same county can make it to state, different divisions, in the same year. So coming to our send-offs and us going to their send-offs, it's just great confidence for both of us to have them on our back.
It's a surreal experience, because when we were heading out down the highway, we turn around and people are videoing just a line of cars that never ends, and there's people along the bridges on 71 as we're going down, just waving flags. It's an amazing experience, because I don't think this town could do any better for us.
We're really playing for a state championship, but I think, throughout the week, it's just every single day is going to get, it's going to get more and more serious. We're going to see how big this game really is. I don't think it's really hit us how big the game is right now, but little by little it will.
Let's talk about who you're playing against. I mean, this is the most historic maybe football team in the entire state of Ohio. The fact that you get to play them for a title, could you picture it any other way? The fact this is your first time and they do this all the time?
They're a storied program, lots of respect to them, but we just got to play our brand of football. 4 quarters, hard as we can go, leave it all out there in the field, no regrets, and I don't think we'll be upset with the outcome.
They're big, they play in the MAC, so they're a very physical team. They have 11 state championships. And a fantastic team, but as long as they're 14 to 18-year-olds suiting up, play football, it doesn't matter who they are. They got to play football, we got to play football, and I wouldn't rather have anyone else but our guys.
We've been underdogs all season, really. Like in games that we've won earlier in the season, we were 20-point underdogs, and we've overcome it before, and hopefully this weekend we can do the same thing.
I love proving people wrong, and we've been underdogs so many times, and it's just great to prove everyone out there that they're not always right and that we're much more than just little Lucas.